Welcome to Facts Under 5 Minutes. Today we're diving into the British Empire, a history of global exploitation. We'll explore 10 countries under British rule, revealing the harsh realities behind the so-called civilizing mission. Let's start with India, the so-called jewel in the crown of the British Empire. This phrase wasn't just a metaphor, it reflected the immense value Britain saw in its colony. India was rich in resources, culture and manpower, making it a prime target for exploitation. The Bengal famine of 1943, where millions died while Britain exported food, that happened under their watch. The British prioritized their war efforts over the lives of Indian civilians, leading to one of the most devastating famines in history. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre of 1919, where British troops opened fire on unarmed civilians. This brutal act of violence was a turning point in India's struggle for independence, highlighting the oppressive nature of British rule. Systematic economic exploitation drained India of its wealth, estimated at around $45 trillion. British policies were designed to benefit the empire at the expense of the Indian economy, leaving a legacy of poverty and underdevelopment. That's trillion, with a T, which ironically is also how much tea the British probably stole while they were at it. The British obsession with tea is well documented, and their control over Indian tea plantations was just another facet of their exploitative rule. Next, we travel to Kenya, where the Mau Mau uprising was met with brutal repression. Detention camps, torture and displacement became the norm, creating a legacy of mistrust. Oh, Ireland, so geographically close to England, yet treated with all the warmth of a soggy biscuit. The Great Famine of the 1840s, exacerbated by British policies, decimated the Irish population, leading to death and emigration. Let's move on to Nigeria, a country with resources the British wanted. From palm oil to rubber, the British extracted vast amounts, leaving Nigeria with a legacy of economic instability. Jamaica, land of sunshine, reggae and vibrant culture, but beneath the surface lies a darker history. This paradise was built on the brutal legacy of the slave trade. Millions of enslaved Africans were forced to work on sugar plantations under horrific conditions, enduring unimaginable suffering. Even after slavery was abolished, the British maintained economic control, exploiting resources and labor. This kept Jamaica dependent and impoverished, struggling to break free from the chains of colonialism. It's almost as if they thought they could slap a now ethically sourced sticker on colonialism and call it a day, ignoring the deep scars left behind. Australia, a land of sunshine, surfing and the systematic oppression of indigenous Australians. The British declared the land terra nullius, displacing, massacring and assimilating the Aboriginal population. South Africa, a beautiful country with a complex history, much of it shaped by the British Empire. The British introduced policies that favoured white settlers, disenfranchising the black African population and laying the groundwork for apartheid. Let's venture into the jungles of Malaysia, where the British turned the country into their personal tyre factory. They brought in indentured labourers, creating social and economic problems.
Breaking news.
Zimbabwe, a country with a history scarred by British land seizures. The arrival of British settlers led to a system of racial inequality that persists to this day. Finally, we arrive in Egypt, the land of Pharaoh's pyramids and British meddling. The British, obsessed with securing the Suez Canal, interfered in Egyptian affairs, exploiting its resources and hindering its development. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this journey through history as enlightening as we did. Remembering history, even the uncomfortable bits, is crucial to understanding the world we live in today. By reflecting on the past, we can better navigate the future. Let us know in the comments which other historical topics you'd like us to cover. Your feedback helps us create content that matters to you. Stay tuned for more deep dives into history. Hit that subscribe button and join us for more historical adventure and interesting facts.